Welcome to Formula One.
Welcome to Joe Average Racer. We're ready for round 4 in Bahrain. Here's our standings. We're 52 back in 7th place. And the constructors were sitting in 4th. If I could just have some decent races where I don't make any mistakes, I think I could make some real headway. I got myself a used Connect for $70. So in this race, I'm going to be using the Connect to do some engineering commands, and we'll see how that works out.
Welcome to the deserts of Bahrain, where the Formula One circus has rolled into town.
All right, we're about halfway through qualifying. Let's take a look at our session info here. We're 4th. Our objective is 8th. Pretty happy with that. I did some practice earlier in the week, and I think that's why I'm running a little bit better here. I'm a little more used to the track at this point. Definitely want to qualify in the top 10. A top 5 would be fantastic.
That's practice over and a successful session for Lewis Hamilton. He's bound to be pleased with the car's performance today.
All right, P4 in practice, so pretty happy with that. Running on primes instead of options, so that's even better yet.
Welcome to the Bahrain International Circuit. It's 6 o'clock and qualifying's about to begin. Before the cars take to the track to start qualifying, who are you expecting to have a good session today?
Well, I certainly think Sebastian will be strong here. He really loves this circuit, and as long as he has the car performance, you can expect him to be right up there challenging for pole.
That's what I'm talking about. They probably highlighted me because I had a good practice session. All right, we're not going to change the setup any. We're just going with the default, and let's go to track. All right, happy with that corner exit. Let's see what we can do here.
You've just put in the fastest lap. Good job.
This corner here seems to be a tough one for me to get slowed down. I don't know if it's because of the bend or what. That was pretty good. I'll take it. We got to get some draft off these cars here before. Oh, a little rough there. .36.2 was my first lap. We'll see where I'm at here.
You've dropped down to P2. We're currently holding P2. P2.
Within 2/10 of first there.
You're 2/10 down on Kimmy. 2/10.
Thanks, engineer. Couldn't calculate that myself, and slippage there, so this lap is over. I'm gonna return to the garage, see what's happening. All right, objective met. Bahrain night race. Let's get it on.
That's a perfect end to the day for Lewis Hamilton, who'll be on pole now for tomorrow's race.
Well, they've shown the car has great pace today, but they'll need to demonstrate what it can do over the race duration if they are to secure the victory tomorrow.
right, there we go. Kimi's in second. Where's Nico's down in 10th. So that helps us out. I don't know if he had something wrong with his car or not. 1.9 seconds back. You know he'll come charging back though. I think it was Australia, the first race of the season. He actually started way back and within a few laps came right to the front. Max Verstappen's got some work to do.
Welcome to Sakir for the start of the Bahrain Grand Prix. We hope you're ready for an exciting evening's action. Here's today's pole sitter, Lewis Hamilton. When I was speaking to him early on, I got the sense that he has total confidence in himself and his Mercedes car to take that race victory today.
It's certainly better for a driver to be out in front, as they're able to drive without having to contend with the dirty air and overheating caused by being sat behind another car.
Hoping to repeat his winning performance from the last Grand Prix will be Nico Rosberg. The German stormed home to a great victory, and he'll be looking for more of the same today.
Before his move to Mercedes, Nico Rosberg was always a driver that had a lot of potential. He left Williams because he wanted to drive a car capable of winning Grand Prix,
fifth.
and now he's got that.
Nice for him.
He's one of the best drivers out there.
All right, let's see what the race strategy is. Of course, we're starting on our options. 7 or 8 lap stints on those. I think I can get a little more out of the primes. You're sitting there and you go 7, 14, 21. That only leaves you 8 laps on the primes. One more lap than what you run on the options, so we'll see how it goes during the race. One thing I'm going to try to do is start from a no throttle position. I need to get my timing down and need to practice this, but I did that by accident a couple races ago and actually held my position going into turn 1. So normally I throttle it up quite a bit and then press it as I take off, but we'll see how this works out.
Okay, here we go. I know what you can do. Don't let me down.
Give me room. Got some nice straight-in power there off the over Ricciardo. Nice to see. All right, the goal is no mistakes today. Kimi's taking off. I got some clear road in front of me. Let's see if I can catch up with him. I'd like to see him stay within that second so he gets some DRS on Hamilton. .1 last lap. We'll see where we're at here. 1.4. Nice. Rosberg. Just like I predicted.
Here's the current fuel level. We have 40 kilos remaining. 40 kilos. You're locking your front tires. Try adjusting the brake balance back.
I expect to get overtaken on this straightaway.
Don't forget, pit in this lap.
It had me going 7 laps. I don't know why it's got me pitting so early here. Tires are getting worn, that's why.
Pit window closes this lap. Mix 3, he's going to attack.
No DRS. Damn.
This lap. Okay, at this rate we'll finish with a little extra fuel, so you have some in hand to run a faster engine mode for a bit.
Pretty much toasted that set of tires.
Go, exit now. We're racing on the exit.
So far, no major mistakes. We'll keep this up and see what kind of points day we can have.
On the exit, we'll receive a penalty for dangerous driving if you cross over into the track.
Dang. Put that on rear bias and see if that helps us with our lockups. There, we've got some of them positions back. I was beginning to wonder what was going on. We're sitting in 10th when we pitted on lap 7. I figured, well, maybe I lost a couple positions doing that late pit stop, but these guys are pitting on a later lap, so I'm wondering if they're trying to cut out a pit stop altogether. So I may be playing catch up at the end of the race, trying to make some passes so I can catch up on those guys who are making one less pit stop. It looked like there was about 4 of them in the pits there. Button is in 5th ahead of me. Great, up to P4.
Hamilton has just taken the lead.
Sitting here commentating away. Bottas has slowly caught up to me. I'm guessing he got DRS.
So far. Okay, options for your next stop. The window opens in 2 laps time. 2 laps. Bottas is slightly faster than you. He's catching you.
And that mistake don't help. Going through my fast section here. So I ought to be able to do pretty good through here.
Box, box, box. Low chance of rain now. If the situation changes, we'll let you know. Okay, mind you don't get caught out on this set of boots. We have started to notice some wear. We should be okay for a bit longer though.
No, we're not okay. We'll take a pit stop right now. Bottas came in behind us. See if we can gain some time on him. Come on, boys.
Go, go, go. You'll be racing on the exit.
2.3, pretty average.
Only 1 stop to go. 1 stop left in this strategy.
Tough corner here. Alright, managed that better than I did last time. Good.
We have 25 kilograms
Got
of
some
fuel
full tires.
left in the tank. 25 kilos of fuel remains.
Alright, lap 21. We're coming in for our final pit stop. We'll put our primes on, run our 8 laps to the finish, see how it turns out. So far we've had pretty much a flawless race. Standard 2.3 pit stop. We still got Bottas pitting behind us. Got some traffic on exit. Getting clipped.
Looks like we've just hit the 15 kilo mark in terms of fuel. 15 kilos of fuel remain.
I think Massa's on one of those two-stop races, so I got to stay ahead of him, I think, for the rest of the race to hold this position. Conserve my tires and make sure I'm not locking up on corner entry. I do have some reserve fuel left, so I'm going to start using that in a couple laps.
Okay, you're locking your rear tyres. You might want to move the brake balance forward.
Held up Massa, which was good. Room.
Okay, good work.
And we're by. All right, I like Bahrain. This is the best finish I've had so far this season. 4th place. I'll take it. Yeah, the animation's not showing me very happy because it wanted me to win the race because I started in 3rd place. I actually dropped 1 position, but I think most people knew that Nico was going to be coming up from 10th place where he started. So I consider this a very successful race. It was a little dodgy. I was trying to figure out where I was going to end up being because we had the different pit strategies by different drivers. So if you look at it, you see the 2 Mercedes, they made 2 stops. The 2 Ferraris made 3, and it was 3 and 2 throughout down there. So
another win for the Brackley-based team. What a car they've got this year.
Ultimately, it's all about whoever reaches the checker flag first, and today was his day.
There'll be plenty more twists and turns to come this season. I hope you can join us at the next race to see just who will come out on top.
See if we had any DNFs or anything like that. We had 1, Nico Hulkenberg. We'll check the race director and see if he had any incidents. No incidents in this race. That's nice. All right, so we hold firm at 7th place. Kimi's in 6th. Williams Racing dropped down. Lewis Hamilton is obviously on the way up. I didn't realize that Ricciardo is in 2nd place. And thanks to that wonderful performance, we move up over Red Bull. Look at that, 4 points ahead of them. On to take on Williams. There's a little incident that I didn't see. Anyways, thanks for watching Joe Average Racer. I hope you enjoyed this race. Stay tuned for more races to come. And thanks for watching. Go Tigers!